We're going to put one arm across our chest and the other one's going to come in front. We're going to stretch out the forearm. And switch. Then we're going to put one hand behind our head. We're going to push down on our elbow. And switch. Then we're going to spread our legs apart. We're going to reach up and go to one side. And we're going to come back up and switch. And we're going to come up to the middle. We're going to go down. If you can touch the ground, try to move your hands, go backwards and reach behind you. Alright, we're going to sit down. We're going to do butterflies. We're going to pull our legs in close, push down on our knees. Then we're going to stick one leg out. We're going to reach. Make sure your knee is nice and straight. And switch. Then we're going to stick one leg out in front of us. The other is going to go over. We're going to do our Hollywoods. And switch.
Red belt curriculum, riding stance, upper arm block. Catching the kick right up here on the shoulder, back to chamber. L block, back stance. U block, just like L block, except we're catching a staff. Back to chamber, backhand block. And ball of wrist and paint the fins. Strikes, ball of wrist high, ball of wrist middle, ball of wrist low. Knife hand to temple. Turning knife hand. Arc hand. And ox jaw. Fighting stance. Now into kicks. Tail of dragon. Step off your center line, turn, kneel, toe traces the ground, and you come back up. One more time. Step off your center line, turn, kneel, hands on the floor, toe out, trace the ground, come up. And donkey kick. Back leg just comes up, back leg comes up to the groin. Stomp kick. Opponent's on the ground, finish them up. Continuing with pressure points, we have two new ones today. The first one is the clavicle notch, or the throat notch. So you have your collarbones that come here right at the throat, and there's this little soft spot there. So you can use it to move someone back. Or if you're in a bear hug, arms trapped, you can work one hand up and push them back. If they aren't doing what you want, what you do is you push back, wrap your fingers down, and rub on the inside of the breastbone. They will move for sure at that time.
Like that?
Yeah. Okay, our next one is the accessory nerve, or we like to call this the funnel. So you have your suprascapulas right here. We're going to strike right at the joint of the neck to your shoulders. We're going to come up. This is going to make their legs collapse, and if we do it hard enough, total reset gives you about a minute to run away screaming. So we come up and down. So continuing with the 18 seizing hands, the next 4 moves, we're going to start from monk leans on the log. Remember to be careful with the joints. These can get very sore if you do them a long time. So the next one is monk smells the flowers. Come out, twist their hand on around so their elbows facing up. 2 thumbs wrist lock. My 2 thumbs are up near his knuckles. My 2 index fingers are right at his wrist. And all I'm doing is this motion. Doesn't take much. From here, it's rising sun. I'm going to bend his arm back out. I'm going to grab his 2 fingers here. I'm going to come up, bring his elbow up to the top. I'm going to push down and pull. Doesn't take much there. The next one is the old man comes out of the cave. From here, I'm going to release his hand. His elbow goes right against my chest. My other hand comes up to his trachea. Then it's dragon holds the pearl. Slide down to his elbow. Come down, kind of like wipe the board. We're going to hold, and we're going to push his palm up to his inner arm. That's the next 4 on 18 seizing hands. Okay, this is some self-defense if you're ever attacked by someone wielding a piece of wood or something that's sharp and pointy. If they know nothing about it, wood attacking that is, this would be the slasher movie attack, which is over their head. You step in and you grab them. They can apply as much force at this point as they want, and you pretty much can hold them off. That's the first one against someone who doesn't know wood fighting. Okay, the next one against a piece of wood attack, or the sharp pointy thing, is if they know what they're doing, they're going to come in stomach level, and they're either going to stab or they can slash. Okay, this one's against a stab, so he's ready, he's stabbing. We're going to step off our center line, we're going to block, grab, bring it down, step in. At this point, we're going to change our hand one at a time, bring it up, and stab. One more time. So he's in his fighting stance. The stab, he's going to step and stab. I'm going to step off, block, grab, grab, step, step. Change my hands. When his arm's in this position, he has no strength to it, and stab up. That's number 2.
Color Belts, your homework this week is where was Bruce Lee born?
Don't forget to continue your practice, one-step self-defense, katas at the website and on these videos.
Make sure you've done all your quizzes.
Practice your challenges and send the results to your sensei.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Let's bow out of class, attention stance, and bow.
Os.